If you're new to my channel, make sure to like and subscribe to continue receiving great reviews. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of our Member Spotlight and Funnel Building 101, where we only have the dopest entrepreneurs doing the dopest things. Now, today, who we have on today is just, I think they come a level above being dope. This is like the past the dope. I don't even know what. Let's let her introduce herself to you. It's Dianne Shelton from Passion Breakthrough.
All right. Well, I will do my best to. You're making me feel so humble and always make me blush, Mark. So thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. So real quick introduction, my name is Dianne Shelton, like Mark said. So my company is called Passion Breakthrough, and I am a funnel builder as well, but I don't do that mainly for my customers. So I am a multi-offer strategist because I have ADHD brain. And so I help female entrepreneurs to create their multi-offer strategy that will actually get them sales instead of just chase all things that don't make them any money. So that is what I do. And I want to make sure that they are really pursuing that and using their funnels to get them money instead of just build it and then put it aside on the sidelines. So that is what I do, and helping them with all things that is related to their online business. So I will turn it back over to you, Mark, and have this fun conversation because I know it's going to be juicy.
Well, oh my gosh, you've said so much there. I just don't know where to start, but I love how you are able to express yourself, and you're so genuine and authentic. Just saying that you have ADHD is, but tell us, so that's Dianne today, the multi-strategist who is just building funnels and doing a whole lot more that we were going to get to. So definitely, if you're listening out there, just stay tuned because she's got a lot to give us today. This is going to be value packed, but I want to know the story behind Dianne, the multi-strategist, and how you got where you are today.
Well, in a nutshell, so that we can continue providing value, I started out in corporate America, like I'm sure a lot of us entrepreneurs here, right? So back in my corporate days, so my background is in computer science, and also I have my MBA. So really pairing up my IT logical brain and then wanting to climb the corporate ladder so that I got my business degree. And so I got into IT management. But then over like my 12 years in corporate IT, I realized my multi-passionate brain needs more than just the task at hand and being stuck in a cube with a promise of the corner office. So by pursuing my own passion, and then I started coaching women on the sideline to help them, get into the STEM field, so the science and technology field. But then some of them started pursuing their own business. And then since I have a business degree, I'm like, well, I'll continue to mentor you. And so to be honest, I got jealous because it's just like, well, I'm helping you be successful in your business and I love everything business. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to walk the talk. And I went all in and I jumped, head first. And I'm here now, and I'm not, it's wonderful. And I'm meeting wonderful people all around the world. And it's just like, I'm glad I made that decision. It was a scary decision because it was a successful, getting paycheck month after month to building it from the ground up. But now it's just like, I'm over that. And now I'm moving forward into my business. And that is so wonderful to have that feeling inside of me.
Nice. I think that I can definitely relate to your story. Maybe not. Well, you spent 12 years.
Yes.
12 years in corporate America. And STEM. I have a good friend that's a STEM professor too. What's it like? What's it like making that transition from, that corporate world to owning your own business? And what made you say, okay, well, you talk about, you saw everybody else having success, and where's the where's the part that you said, okay, Dianne is going to start this online marketing agency called Passion Breakthrough in the name?
So what happened with me is that I was doing it on the sideline. So, I was at first, actually, this was not my first business. So the longer version is that I always wanted to have my business. I'm originally from the Philippines, and in the Philippines, we had turned my parents have turned our garage into a front, kind of like a mini Walmart, right? So I grew up being an entrepreneur. Like my parents were entrepreneurs. So I've always had that fire inside of me. I would bring stickers to my classroom, selling my friends to buy from me. So I've had that drive all along. So it's just like this burning feeling of like, okay, I need to do this. And so I was doing it on the side. I've like another quick sideline. I was a like one of the top Minnesota wedding flowers. So I know my flowers very well. So I was doing wedding flowers and like a couple different other random entrepreneur journey. But on the side, because those are more of my passion projects. So my goal really was to help people to kind of like, wedding is so expensive. I'm just like, I'm going to provide like a value-based wedding flowers. But dealing with moms of the brides just made it not viable for me. So
is that the worst part of
yeah, it's just like I just want the creative part and help you. So
wow, that's interesting to hear.
So obviously it wasn't it wasn't what my heart truly desires. So that's why it's just like it was a good passion project. But now I just like, okay, like I really need to create like my business plan, put all of my education to place, and actually to go all in to something, you need to make sure it's viable. So that's why I decided I'm gonna just go ahead and do it on the side first, and then see if I can pursue this. And if I still like it, then I'm gonna go ahead and go all in. So that's when I decided that, hey, I still really like this. This is actually viable. I'm gonna go ahead and create a plan before I quit my job, and then feel comfortable that this plan is gonna work, and then quit my job. So I didn't just like hand in my resignation and be like, see ya, with no plan. So I don't recommend that to anyone. I mean, if you really want, that sounds risky, but it sounds exciting and lots of stories to be told there. So definitely, like create some sort of a plan and then go from there. And then, feel free to bob and weave and enjoy the journey along the way.
Are you enjoying this video? Now's the time to smash that heart button and hit the subscribe. What are you waiting for? You'll be glad you did. Now back to the video. That's interesting. So online space is better than having to deal with the mothers of the brides.
The mother-in-law, so mothers to be. Just because not to talk weddings in this conversation, but it seems like, like the brides are excited about their wedding, but it mostly is their first wedding. So they don't know what to expect. They have their dream wedding. So you're helping them. You're kind of like the business coach, you're their coach. But the moms, they've already experienced it. So they're trying to relive their experience. So their expectation is so high. It's just like, no, it's not even your wedding. So, yeah, it's competing priorities.
I think I can see that in you, because one of the things that drew me to you is your uniqueness, your creativity, and your quirkiness.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. And that's it. It's interesting because, okay, so we met online, and then I think you had responded to a post of mine about an email sequence, and I said, hey, you have an email list and I'm not on it? Hey, I want to be on your list. I want to be on it. Yeah. See, because I love subscribing to emails. I have inbox full. I love to learn from others that are doing email marketing. So most of the time I get these emails, and I look at them, they look pretty similar, but then I get this email from Dianne. Oh my gosh. I'm super, super impressed. I think that you said to me, oh, I'm so nervous, and you'll see my imperfectness. And then I get this email and it's like freaking hilarious, quirky, entertaining. And I'm like, she is being very humble.
You're so nice to me, Mark. It's just started. So if you guys are not familiar with the way that I do my business, I love experimenting. And that helps my brain. Again, I appease my brain because, again, there's no one strategy that works for everyone, right? So the way that I do my business is that I experiment. If it doesn't work, I learn something from it and then I move on. So I'm very transparent to my clients about it. And so my email, I hated emails when I first started out. So I just like so nervous about sending my emails because I had like maybe 50 people. And when they unsubscribe, it like makes me have a nervous breakdown. And so I would send it sporadically. And then I get so upset when people don't open it. It's just like, you subscribe. Can you please open it? Do me this favor, just this once. But now I get like 36% open rate, and I keep kicking people out of my email list. Like I voluntarily tell people, you know what, it's a privilege to be on my email list. If you're not going to open it, it's not a good fit. So I'd rather have you open up your inbox for someone that might be a better fit for you, because not everyone likes quirky.
Yes. So, yeah. I think there's a lot to learn from that, because you didn't like it. And I used to sit there and watch and see the unsubscribes, and I was like, oh my gosh, why are they unsubscribing? but then you come to learn that, okay, it's not for everybody, but I'm going to focus on the people that are here. I'm going to focus on the people that are listening. And I know that you actually, your audience, it's women entrepreneurs, but I'm going to have to let my brothers know that your emails are pretty awesome. Your emails are pretty awesome. They're well put together, and then you have so unique. And I like how you say to subscribe to my sporadic emails.
Yeah, that's actually something that another friend of mine puts on hers too. And I'm just like, you know what? Is it okay if I have that too? Because it's just like, that's the way my brain works. Sometimes I forget, like don't kick yourself over like forgetting, or like I get migraines. And there's days where it's just like, I have to give myself grace for not sending an email that week, because your health is more important, or, giving yourself a mental day. And in terms of having guys on my email list, I'm totally okay with that. I have this friend, he's become a friend now, because every time I would invite people to my Facebook group, I'm just like, okay, this is for female entrepreneurs. And then every time he would try to join, and I'm just like, you can, if you want to be a quiet member and just don't comment, because I want people, and all the stuff that I share in my email is applicable for every business. The reason that I chose female entrepreneurs is because I have an IT background, and I feel like my logical brain helps the female entrepreneurs with their more feminine side. And also because I feel like in my group, I don't mean to be exclusive or not be inclusive of other people. It just, to me, what I've recognized is that the women feel more comfortable to talk about their feelings and also all of these different things when it comes to like their business. So they feel more, it's a weird mix when you start having other people in there. So again, it's all about experiment. Maybe in 5 years, I'll change my mind, and I'm okay with that.
Maybe in 5 years. I think you say it there. Women feel more. Women feel more comfortable. Yes. And I said, wow. I love, and I actually look forward. Most of the emails that I get in my inbox, I'm like, okay, just put it in a folder, put it in a folder, put it in a folder. But then your emails come and I'm like, what does she have to say? I never respond. And I responded to an email of yours, and then you make it seem so when emails are being sent out on automation, even though it might say your name. I kind of felt like you were talking to me. You do a great job of making the person on your email list feel like you are talking to them. And I would recommend, if you are not on Dianne's email list, then you are missing out on some of the best marketing emails out there, and you can learn something from it. And we'll make sure to leave that somewhere around this video for you to join with Dianne. And then, yeah, don't even get me talking about all of our other social channels. I do want to say something though, right? Because I really want to get to, I want to talk about what you did, what you accomplished recently. But I want to tell you that I am not being nice to you. I am not being nice to you. I'm being honest. I'm shining the light to let you know that what you're doing is impressive. That's what it is.
I appreciate that. And there's something to be said to that too, though, Mark, is because sometimes we're so busy shining the spotlight on other people that we forget to take a nice look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, I did okay today. Okay, maybe other people are saying you did more than okay. Like absorb all of that and pause and all that stuff. So thank you for appreciating me, and thank you for recognizing me. So I just also want to appreciate you for acknowledging me and letting me actually have the spotlight for myself today, because it's something that I don't do for myself often enough. So I appreciate you for doing that.
Yes. That leads to collaboration. I'm going to talk about collaboration. Collaborations to me are just really an important part of growing your brand online, because when you collaborate with other people, it's I'm reading and going over the Traffic Secrets book with Russell Brunson, and we're talking about just gaining these partnerships. And how you recently had this. I got the email and I thought, wow, this was really, really fantastic how you brought together. How many people did you bring together for this recent collaboration?
I think there were like 28 to 30 people that were in the collaboration. A couple of people fell off in terms of like they were too busy or it wasn't a good fit. So I want to say about 30 people were there.
Right. Can talk to us a little bit more about the collaboration and why you put it together and how it helped you in your business.
Yeah, so usually I started out doing collaborations like these, right? Like one-on-one IG lives, going on Facebook group shows and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it's great because I get to know you, your audience, and those kinds of people, and be more visible that way. Mm-hmm. The way that I did it for this round is that I did a group collaboration where everyone that wants to donate one of their digital products can participate. Mm-hmm. And in exchange for that, I will promote you. And so will 29 other people that are in the collaboration. Wow. So now it's not just you and me, it's now 30 people. Wow. All pushing forward in one collaborative aspect instead of fighting for traffic across each other. So with that said, it's a giveaway bundle. So we called it Christmas in July.
So that was genius.
Yeah, I've always had that idea because the first time I did this was in Christmas, right after Black Friday. So that's also a good time when people are all shopped out and they just like, okay, like I spent all my money, but I still want to go shopping. So doing a giveaway bundle right after the Black Friday is really good too. So doing this was really helpful for me because I was able to grow my list like in hundreds, not just, like having a collaboration like one-on-one and then dropping your link in the description is good because it's people that paid attention to what you have to say and really resonate with you. So it's quality leads.
Yes.
This way, you're able to grow your leads by the quantity. It's quantity that is people that are in your leads that are kind of similar to what you're doing. And then based on that, you guys are familiar with the conversion rate, right? So when there's like, let's say 100 people that signed up, you still want to nurture those people. And then you want to make sure that, they feel heard and all that good stuff. Because I found people that already have good open rates for their emails. These are people that are going to open their emails or follow them already on social. They're already warm leads. They're not like dead cold. So that's the other advantage of it.
Freezing cold.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, are you enjoying this video? Well, now's the time to smash that heart button and hit the subscribe. What are you waiting for? You'll be glad you did. Now back to the video.
It's much better than throwing spaghetti on the wall of like trying to promote on Facebook groups and be like, hey, buy my stuff. Hey, here's my free stuff. So this way it's people that already know, already have the know, like, trust factor.
Nice. And so that's a large amount of people. And for you to put that together, and I was there, I might be the lone male in the room.
Mark, you weren't. Like I said, like, I know it seems weird because I mostly work with female entrepreneurs, but I have like more than a handful of guys in my email list and also that I talk to. I came from IT, so I actually am, to be honest, I'm more comfortable. Back in my IT days, that's all the kinds of people I mostly talk to was guys. Like I'm usually only the only female in the room, so I'm comfortable with that.
Yes. How do you pull off something like that to bring together 30 people on a promotion? I want to know.
Well, I actually was getting a lot of compliment from my collaborators because I have my OCD brain on and I love structure. Again, my IT background, my logical brain goes, you cannot pull off 30 people. It's going to be a train wreck. And you're gonna get so much customer nightmare support. Everyone's gonna be like, the link is broken 30 times. And I don't want that. Having done IT support in my old days, I already know I don't want to be up all night doing all of that support. So I have a Trello board. This is actually something I put together for my collaborators to be like, hey, if you want to know how I did it, and if you want to learn all of the behind the scenes stuff, here's like an after party kit that you can get from me as well. So there's a bunch of people that took advantage of that. And now it's just like, okay, now they have all that information. So I gave them my Trello board. So now they have all the templates and they have like, I think it was like an hour and a half of me telling them everything from numbers, the legal aspect of things that I had to make sure I know, all the research I did and all that stuff. So I pulled all of that together and I bundled it all. So yeah, so we lived off Trello board.
Wow, I do too. So you put together a step-by-step showing exactly how you brought together this. It was just amazing because I got your promotion from someone else on my email list. So it wasn't just getting it from you, and with you're just so unique in these the emails that you write. It just, I won't say it forces you to pay attention, but it compels you to pay attention. And I don't know, maybe you're just speaking to me. I think you're writing them to me, actually.
From one nerd to the other, right?
You know your audience. Yeah. So, but is that something that that you everyone out there listening can actually take advantage of?
The Christmas party is over, but if they want to create their own giveaway, I do have the bundle. So that is available for anyone that's listening that might want to create their own stuff. So I have the Trello board, so you can just create that from there. I also have that 90-minute presentation if you want that. So the replay link and all that stuff. So pretty much everything that I used to put together my Christmas party, you can have. So that is the stuff that I've pulled together. So yes, everyone have access to it.
Wow, that is impressive. Yeah, okay. I'll definitely get the link from you so we can put that around in the notes somewhere. It was so great for you to share that with everyone out there listening. And what is next for you, Dianne? What is next?
I just did my August spiel in my group. I'm just like, here's all the things I'm doing for August. I hope it inspires you, not scare you, to also take action for your August. And it ended up like having a half an hour full of stuff I'm doing. So I didn't realize I was doing so much. So for me, in August for collaboration, I'm actually doing less collaboration because I feel like I want to really focus more on my audience. So I want to provide more value for my offers and focus on my clients. So like you said, like inside like my academy, that's where I'm putting all of these information, right? So the bundle I mentioned to you, I'm mostly going to provide that for my clients. So in my academy, that's my focus right now. It is going to be where I have like my fast launch formula, which is, I love acronyms. So fast launch is flow and foundation, aligned offer, simple systems, and timeless marketing, and then launching. And so all of that stuff is what I teach in the academy. So that's what we're going to be doing. And this month, we're going to be focusing on the next 90 days because I cannot believe it's the Burr months coming up. And it's going to be the holiday season already.
What's the Burr months?
I call it the Burr months because in Minnesota, that's where it gets cold. And, you know, like September, October, December. So it's just like, it's all cold months.
They all end with BER and they are also Burr.
Exactly. So it's just like, let's get ready, like to hibernate and also to kind of like squirrels getting their nuts ready because they know that they got to get ready for all of that cold months and the holidays and all that good stuff. So that is what I'll be teaching my clients. And that's also something that I'm working for myself so that I can really be best prepared for it. So if you guys want more information in regards to all of those good stuff, let me know as well, because I love helping people plan out and make sure they have good sales for the holiday promotions.
Nice. I'll definitely put the links around this video. I think that's pretty awesome. I like how you are, it's a, you know, content, planning your content and being able to keep it relevant and engaging and being, you know, having that theme or those seasons. I remember last year I did it wasn't a summit, but I did a series of mini courses inside my group, and I called it the Sizzling Summer because it was hot. But your ideas, I love your acronyms, FAST, and I will definitely be following. I'll be tagging along, pulling your coat strings, poking at you, Dianne, responding to your emails, and I hope that everybody else out there does too.
Yes, for sure. And if anyone have questions, I'm happy to help out and, you know, pull along with Mark there. So thank you again for having me.
You're welcome. So that's it for today. And we will leave everything around this video. So if you're interested, well, you better be following Dianne, and we'll see you soon. Take care. If you're just starting out online, you're probably studying a lot. That's great. You're probably geeking out on all the strategies also, right? Well, that's also great. But the hardest part is figuring out how to communicate in a way that makes someone want to buy from you and how you should sell to them, right? Well, that's also what I struggled with for a while until I found the formula. So I created this free 5-day challenge called the Make More Money Marketing Challenge to get you on track with your marketing and, more importantly, the right sales scripts and processes to get it off the ground and getting people to take you up on your products, services, and your opportunities. You want to come? Well, there's small groups on purpose so I can answer your direct questions for 5 straight days. You can hold your spot by going to www.thementalmarketer.com/4M Challenge sign up. Again, that's thementalmarketer.com/4M Challenge sign up. Check the site for dates and times. I'll see you on the inside.